So in this video we're going to cover configuring network devices on both our Linux desktop version and our Linux server version. We're going to start with the Fedora Linux desktop version that we installed previously. We'll go ahead and log in to our graphical terminal using the user1 account. Our first step is going to be to pull up the network application out of activities. We'll come down here, show all applications. We'll go to the settings, and then we'll click on network. And then here we're going to go ahead and take a look at what we have for our IP address. It's 172.16.43.139. Default route is also 172.16.43.2, and our DNS is 172.16.43.2. Now we're going to go ahead and edit some of these settings. We're going to worry about the IP version 4. We're going to change this from an automatic DHCP to manual. Here we're going to enter in all that information that was previously there. So after we're done inputting the information we gathered from the automatic settings, we'll click apply. And now we'll switch over to our command line terminal by using Control-Alt-F2. We'll log in using our root user. We'll run the command ifconfig, which is for interface configuration, very similar to ipconfig in Windows. And now we're going to pull up the configuration document for our first wired interface. Now we'll go ahead and jump back to our graphical interface using Control-Alt-F1. We'll go ahead and reset our IP version 4 settings back to automatic. Click apply. We'll close out the network utility. And after logging out of the graphical user interface, we'll switch back to the command line, Control-Alt-F2, and we'll pull our configuration document again. It doesn't look like much has changed, but we can see off of the second line of the document, the boot protocol went from none when we configured manually to now it says DHCP. We'll go ahead and bring our interface down using if down. And if we use our ifconfig command again, we can see that the interface is no longer listed. We can bring it back up using if up. And after running ifconfig again, we see that the interface is back up. And to test to make sure it's working, we'll use the ping command. And we'll ping our interface's IP address. And we can see we are getting a response from our IP address. We'll use command C to break. We can use our netstat command to view our interface statistics. And that completes the configuration methods for TCP/IP on the desktop client version. Now we're going to configure the network device on our Linux server version, which is command line only. We'll begin by logging into our terminal using root user. We'll again use the ifconfig command. We'll go ahead and pull up the document that has our configuration. In this document, we can see that our primary network interface is an auto Ethernet 0, and the interface Ethernet 0 receives its internet address via DHCP. If we wanted to change that, we could go into this document using our VI editor and reconfigure auto to a manual and remove DHCP. If we wanted to bring the interface down, we can use the if down command. Running ifconfig again, we'll see that our Ethernet 0 interface is no longer listed. Bring it back up using if up. We notice that it did do a DHCP request for an IP address. ifconfig shows us that Ethernet 0 interface is back up and operational. And this concludes the Linux server portion of this video. We'll type exit to log out. Thank you for watching this video.